Bismillah. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today is our new topic of community pharmacy. In first lecture, we have discussed about community pharmacy and related definitions and other topics. And today, his topic is epidemiology. So we will discuss epidemiology, which is concerned with the community pharmacy, and it's a second topic of the community pharmacy. So in this lecture, we will study epidemiology. What is epidemiology? Epidemiologist, and what is public health, and what is CDC. These are main topics of the community pharmacy and related with the all community and community pharmacy. So let's come on definition of epidemiology. Epidemiology is the study of the nature, cause, control, and determinants of the frequency and distribution of disease, disability, and death in human population. So we can say that the study of factors influencing the occurrence, transmission, distribution, prevention, and control of disease in a defined population. So, from definition, can we can understand that epidemiology is the main study which is designed about diseases and its causing agents and control also, and its statistics means distribution of disease, disability, and death in human population. There are many populations lives in many areas in separate countries, separate populations occurring. So epidemiology related with the study of population, disease, control, causing agents, all about the disease and community related health problems. So, what is an epidemiologist? Epidemiologist is a public health scientist who is responsible for carrying out all useful and effective activities needed for successful epidemiology practice. Means epidemiologist is a scientist who have knowledge about the epidemiology and related topics, which helps community to discover the main reasons of what are the reasons of the disease and what should be causative agents of should be. He is the main scientist about the epidemiology. So that's why we call it epidemiologist. Then public health. We we should know that about public health definition. What is public health? Public health is the science of protecting and improving the health of people and their communities. Means health related with public. How we can protect public from disease or any other concerns. This work is achieved by promoting healthy lifestyles, researching disease and injury prevention, and detecting, preventing, and responding to infectious disease. So, public health is related with the health of people preventing of peoples, detecting the infectious diseases, causing agents, all are coming in the line of public health. Overall, public health is concerned with protecting the health of entire populations, all populations which lives in the world. It's related with the public health, and it's a uh, duty of public health to protect the people from the diseases and other concerns. These population can be as small as a local neighborhood or as big as an entire country or region of the world. Stay informed about CDC Foundation's works to save and improve lives by advancing people, advancing public health. So here words coming CDC from you. All many students have listened about CDC, and many maybe not about CDC. CDC, what is CDC? It is the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, is the National Public Health Agency of the United States as a federal agency. Sorry. CDC operates under the Department of Health and Human Services. CDC works 24/7 to protect America from health, safety, and security threats, both foreign and in the United States. CDC established by Congress, the CDC Foundation is an independent 501 public charity. The CDC Foundation helps save and improve lives by unleashing the power of collaboration between CDC, philanthropies, corporations, organizations, and individuals to protect the health, safety, and security of America and the world. Not only America, CDC works all over the world, all concerns about the health of the community. So, CDC, we should know about CDC. What is the functions of CDC? That's why I have a little bit introduced about CDC. Here are some uses of epidemiology. Epidemiology, where we use epidemiologist. What are the functions of epidemiologist? To study the history of disease. Epidemiology studies the trends of disease for the prediction of trends. Means we should know about the uh, history of the disease, where from it starts, and what are the causative agents. All history we should know. The results of epidemiological studies are useful in planning for health services and public health. On second, community diagnosis. What are the disease conditions, injuries, disorders, disabilities, defects causing illness, health problems, or death in a community or region? So these are community diagnoses. We have to diagnose, epidemiologists have to diagnose about injuries, disorders, disabilities, defects, connect. So we start. Uh, okay. Okay, 1 minute. I share the screen. So on that, look at risks of individuals as they affect Uh, that where we were. What are the risk factors, problems, behaviors that affects groups? Groups are studied by doing risk factors assessment and health appraisal approaches. Example, health risk appraisal, health screening, medical exams, disease assessment. And number four, assessment, evaluation, and research. Epidemiologists have uh, to assessment all the diseases. How well do public health and health services meet the problems and needs of the population or group? Effectiveness, efficiency, quality, quantity, access, availability of services to treat, control, or prevent disease, injury, disability, or death or steroid. On number five, completing the clinical picture. Epidemiologists have all the clear the all pictures of the disease. It it can be said the clinical picture, identification and diagnosis process, establishing that a condition exists or that a person has a specific disease. Identification of syndromes help to establish and set criteria to define syndromes. Some examples are down, fatal, alcohol, sudden death in infants, etc. On number seven, determine the cause and sources of disease. Epidemiologists have main responsibility to determine causes, which cause uh, could be of the disease. Any disease have the uh, any cause. So we should know about the cause and sources of the disease. So some broad aims and goals of epidemiology we are discussing. So some points I have written from a book. I will give you a book also. Some aims of epidemiology are to determine the primary agent or certain causative factors, as we discussed before, understand the causation of disease, disorders, conditions, determine the characteristics of the agent or causative factor, define the mode of transmission, define the determined contributing factors, identify and explain geographic disease patterns, determine, describe, and report the natural course of disease, disability, injury, and death, determine control methods, determine preventing measures, and in planning and development of health services, provide administrative and planning data. Here is these points are summary of the aims and goals of epidemiology. You should know about all these points. You have should have remember uh, these points. Terminology. Terminology is very important in the community pharmacy. You should know all the terminology. I have write some terminology for you, which are endemic. Number one, endemic. Endemic. What is endemic? A disease or pathogen present or usually prevalent in a given population or geographic region at all times. Endemic means population disease present in population and general all the times. Endemic every time which is present. Hyperendemic, equally endemic in all age groups of a population, which is present in all age groups. Hello endemic, what is hello endemic? Hello endemic. Endemic is in most of the children in the population, with the adults in the same population being less often affected. Epidemic, a disease occurring suddenly in numbers far exceeding those attributes to endemic disease occurring suddenly in the numbers, clearly in excess of normal accept, expectancy. And what is pandemic? Nowadays, uh, pandemic disease is uh, available in all the world wide, which is you all you are verbally saying COVID, which is for COVID, we are here to online to deliver lecture online. Otherwise, we will be available physically a, uh, at the university. So pandemic means a widespread epidemic distributed or occurring widely throughout region, country, continent, or globally. So COVID is very dangerous, widespread epidemic distributed or occurring widely throughout globally. And then a term used epizootic. What is epizootic? Of are related to a rapidly spreading and widely diffused disease affecting large numbers of animals in a given region. In which animals are affected, the word is used epizootic. So then incidence rate of occurrence of an even number of new cases of disease occurring over a specified period of time may be expressed per a known population size. Then prevalence, number of cases of disease occurrence within a population at any one given point in time. It is called the prevalence. So these were some terminology, and then some terminology I will give you for your homework or your activity at home. So now I will send you some terminology words. You have to search on the from books or on net, and we will discuss it when we physically available at university. So today it's enough. And if you have any questions, then you can ask on WhatsApp. I am available 24 hours, so I will clear the all the issues. So next time we'll come with next topic. Wish you best of luck. Uh, Inshallah, we'll meet soon. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.